Hello everyone and welcome back. I've had the idea for today's video for a while, but somehow I didn't really know where to start. But today I will show you the Last Stand castle. No, it's not a storm village build because these villages don't normally get that close. But today I'm showing you a castle that has to defend itself against the Storm King, the Last Stand. We have, for example, a windmill to ensure the supply for the village members and for farming storm crystals. There's a community room and dormitories and of course a whole arsenal of weapons. There are 2 to 3 favorite spots of mine that I will go into more detail about during the tour. Well, I didn't spend long looking for a location. I immediately found this small hut with a small cultivation field. In addition, the grassy ground was half burned away by the storm biome, and that suited me very well. The Storm King volcano looks wonderfully threatening. As usual, I just started somewhere without a real plan and gradually worked my way up. There is of course a fence and much more. It reminds me a little bit of Save the World village. You quickly realize that it's not just about life and death here in the village, but also about having fun and enjoying the last moments. But you will see that on the tour too. Let's get started. So first of all, I just want to show you an overall view. There you can see the windmill. Here's like the wall facing the volcano with like spikes and everything. And I think the location fits perfect. It looks so cool, and the volcano, like I said before, is so threatening, and it's the contrast between the green and the purple volcano and the shadows. It's so cool. So here we go. So I also like these flower fields here. This is a windmill. It's also working. I will show you later. And this is like the first entrance. Especially this reminds me of a Save the World castle build. Yeah, you have these spikes here in the entrance, and then you have of course a double door for safety. But just in the beginning you will see like the weapons here. You have spears and shields, and you can craft other weapons. And we have everywhere these little robots. I built them and placed them in other builds too. They are like they work here. You could say they work here. And another room with weapons, pistols and guns and mythic crossbows and stuff. And of course, the best way to defend yourself against enemies is to have like these big and huge cannons. And I placed them around the castle. I think we have 3 or 4 cannons. And yeah, it's a good thing to have. And of course, I have it in every build too. You have a toilet, because you gotta do what you gotta do, even when we are fighting Storm Kings. So this is one cool part. This should look like a movable door. It's not movable, but yeah, it's there to pretend to look like it, with with the mechanism and where you can open and close it. And this is the dormitories. Here are the beds and the sleeping areas for all the fighters and villagers, and where you can rest and have a dinner, a breakfast, and can eat. And of course, in every part of the castle you have a overview about the Storm King Volcano, because you never know when he's approaching or who is approaching. And I also built this little oven here. It looks very cool. It's a custom oven with candlelights as fire. And then you have like this status here that also look very good. So it's not a dark castle, it's also with some joy in it. You can find everywhere weapons, because like I said before, you never know when we have to fight back. So I placed everywhere some weapons so that we are always ready to fight. And here we have another little working area to repair weapons or to craft weapons very fast, and some armor. And of course, again, an overview about the volcano. And then you have the entertaining room where you can play music, where you can rest also and have a good time. This is like the lounge. You have the sign outside which says it's a lounge. And yeah, it's a little bit, it's not like a lot of stuff in the castle because it's time of war, so it's not cluttered, and because we need space, we need to move around. Another part where we have lights, of course, like a little protection tower of the other side. But yeah, so the interior is not so much, but it turned out really good because it looks like it's realistic, and it looks like also there's not so much stuff here, and it's not overwhelming, if you know what I mean. And then we go up here to the main tower, where we also have a seating area, of course, for the guys who are protecting by night, who have the night shift, and other guns and weapons. Here on the highest point you have the drums, so we can have the alarming noise that we are getting attacked. So that's it for the main castle. Now I show you like the little garden we have, so we can have some food to supply the villagers. And I did put some stuff down here like wheat. And this windmill. And it turned out so cool, and I think about doing a tutorial. When you're interested to get a tutorial about the windmill, let me know in the comments. When these round pieces came out, I immediately thought about making a windmill because it really looks like where I live here. So there's a stone foundation with the wood on top. It's familiar, and I really like the look because it looks like it's where I live in real life. So this is a tour. I hope you enjoyed. I give you a check overview as well. And yeah, if you like the video, comment what you like most. And maybe if you want to see more videos, subscribe. You know how it goes. And I will see you in the next video. Your Pablo.